possibility that at times they will drop those passes right after. And we've had defensive holding called against the New York Giants. A penalty. Takes the ball down to the 24-yard line of the Giants, and that's an automatic first down. First and 10 for the Packers on the Giants.
I'm going to the mall with Rachel.
Okay, hon. Not too late, though. It's a school night, okay?
Yeah.
You heard your mother. That means be home by 8. What the hell? That wasn't even close.
Janie,
How's it going?
fine. What can I do for you, Janie?
I'm sure I can think of something.
Janie, if you want to buy something, buy it and leave. I'm trying to close up.
You've been busy?
Not really.
Well, that's good, I guess. Because then that'll give you more time to do other stuff like sweeping and some mopping and stuff. You know, it could be bad on the other hand if no one's coming in here spending any money. Because that means that you're not making any money. And that could be really bad. You know, maybe if you just lowered your prices or something.
Janie, please! If you're gonna buy something, buy it and leave. Hey, what are you doing over there?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Looking at stuff?
Yeah? What'd you drop in the bag?
Yeah! What's in the bag?
Nothing.
Yeah, come on over here and let's have a look. Oh, shit. Damn kids.
There a problem?
No, come on in.
Oh, Johnny, it was so good.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Janie!
Sorry.
You sure there's not a problem?
You volunteer this weekend?
Nope. I got things to do.
That's what you said last weekend.
Yeah? So? And I'm gonna say it next weekend too. Why? Are you working?
Yeah, man. I got some shit to pay off. Seems like every time I try to get ahead, something comes up and I get deeper in debt.
Not me. I try living within my means. I don't want to have to rely on overtime just to get by. And it helps not having a wife.
Yeah, you got that right. Every time I turn around, there's some new crap in the house and fucking boxes at the door. Sick of it.
No, don't get me wrong. I do love my girlfriend, but a girlfriend is all I need. I don't need some piece of paper that says, you're man and wife. And besides, once you get married, everything changes. It all starts when you move in together. That's when all your belongings start to disappear little by little. And that one credit card turns into 2 or 3. And then she's going on shopping sprees, buying stuff you don't even need. Oh, and you ever notice when you're looking for stuff, like a couch or something, you like this one and she likes that one, and you always end up with the one she wants. And you know why? Because when it ends in divorce, and it will, she knows it's gonna be hers.
Were you an abused child or something? Did your mama drop you on your head? What the hell was that, man?
Hey. I'm just telling you how it is.
Well, yeah, let me tell you something, buddy. Sooner or later, she's going to want to get married. They all do. That's just the way it is.
Well, when that time comes...
117, this is dispatch.
Dispatch, this is 117. Go ahead.
Yeah, 117. John from the Mini Mart called. Something about a shoplifter. Wanted to know if you guys could swing by so we could file a report.
Well, what the hell? He'll give us something to do until our next meeting.
Dispatch, we're on our way. Over and out.
Hey there.
These are kind of cool. How much?
That's 3. And these here are 5, and you can also get a candle.
Take this one.
Alright, that's 3. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. You mind if I sit here a moment?
Sure. You okay?
Yeah. Why?
Well, you have a concerned look on your face. Keep looking out the windows behind me. And you jumped into a booth with a complete stranger. Now, I've been around a while. I'm pretty good at reading people. You in some kind of trouble?
No. I'm fine.
Okay, well, let's start with this. I'm Bradley.
Amber.
Nice to meet you, Amber. So tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm just waiting for my ride. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all.
Hey,
Hey,
be up here.
you bet.
Hey, sweetie, I didn't see you sneak in. Can I get you something?
Just a club soda.
Thanks.
You know, Charlene, I think I'll have a piece of your pie.
Okay.
And I bet my new friend here would like one too.
Sure. Sounds good.
Okay, you got it. Be right back.
Thanks.
Here you go. 1 soda for you and 2 pieces of the best homemade apple pie you'll ever have.
Oh, yeah?
What? Well, they are homemade, just not here. Enjoy your pie.
Thanks. So, Amber, you from around here?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
What, you don't like it?
No. It sucks. Boring. Nothing to do. No jobs worth shit.
You know, I can relate. It was like that back when I lived here.
You still live here?
Yeah, I did. Been a few years, but yeah. Doesn't seem to have changed a bit either.
So what brings you back?
Well, I'm, let's just say, just passing through. Got to tie up a loose end. And that, it's going to lead me straight into retirement.
Tiring from what?
Robbing banks.
You're a bank robber? So you made a career out of robbing banks?
Well, I don't really consider it a career. Just kind of happened that way.
How many banks did you rob?
No, quite a few actually.
Did you get rich?
No, I didn't.
Well,
And let me tell you why. Because I never took more than a briefcase full.
what? That's stupid, isn't it? Why would you rob a bank and only take a little bit of the money?
Well, first of all, a lot of money can be very heavy, hard to handle. Second of all, when I walked out that front door, I wanted to blend in as soon as possible with every other suit and tie on the street. Which is why I always picked a bank in a large city and at the busiest time of day.
Are you for real or are you screwing with me?
Can I get you guys anything else?
Nah, you know, I think we're good.
Okay.
Thanks. So Amber, tell me, have you ever stolen anything?
Just some candy and a few bucks out of my mom's purse every now and then. It's no big deal.
Well, you know that's how it starts. A few items here and there at the convenience store on the corner. Maybe some clothes at the mall, cheap jewelry. Then you start breaking into cars, and breaking into houses around your neighborhood with your friends. And after a while, that gets kind of boring, so you decide, I think I'm gonna rob my first liquor store. Yeah. And so you do it. And then you do another. Then you do another. And after a while, and maybe a few $100 at each one, you decide, this shit just ain't cutting it. I gotta go big time. So then you rob your first bank. And you do another. And you do another. Until you run into that minimum wage security guard who wants to be a fucking hero and he ends up getting shot. And then everything up to that point, even before your ears stop ringing, flashes before your eyes. and you realize everything you've done has been for shit, you don't have shit, and you're never going to have shit. Now, you want my advice? You stay in school. You get an education. With that, you can do anything you want. You can go anywhere you want. That's what you do.
I just need to go to the bathroom really quick. What the fuck?
Hey, looks like your friends are running a little late, huh?
I'm sure they're on their way.
Officer Rounds, would you please be so kind as to escort this young lady outside and place her in your car?
I'll be out in a minute.
Bradley?
Agent Gray. How you been?
You know, same shit. Different day. Except today. Excuse me, miss. Can I have a cup of coffee, please? Black. I have to say, I'm quite surprised that you called me. So tell me, why the sudden change of heart? I mean, why now?
Well, Agent Gray, in all the years that I've been doing this, all the robberies, you know, I never wanted anyone to get hurt. It's not what it was about. And no one ever did, up until now. And it's that look on that security guard's face after he got shot. I just can't get it out of my head. I don't think I ever will.
We got a report earlier of a possible shoplifter over at John's Mini Mart. You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you? I bet you if I run you over there, John would ID you as the one.
Here you go. Joy.
Tell me, Agent Gray, you ever shot anyone?
Once. But it was either him or me. I don't have an issue with it.
Well, I'm having a big issue with this. It's just not me.
Well, when you live that type of lifestyle, sooner or later, something bad is bound to happen.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Here you go. I put his coffee on your check. You don't mind, do you?
Yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, you got a pen?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. If I wasn't in the middle of a big case with Agent Gray, I'd investigate this further. And my gut feeling tells me it wouldn't look good for you. So, keep your nose clean. You hear me?
Yes.
You're free to go. Grab your bag and get out of here.
Time to go, Bradley. I don't think that's going to be necessary.
By the way, that security guard that you shot, he survived. Gonna have a tough go at it, but it's gonna be okay.
Really sorry.